kind of hot in the game room here, so if you ever really want to feel pressure, try giving a toast to a speech communications professor. I mean, because you know he's gonna freaking like, oh my God, you said so many times and you didn't make a hand gesture. Oh, you rubbed your nose. Oh, okay. But here goes nothing. It takes quite a beautiful man to be successful, have so many loving friends, have a fantastic relationship with his partner, a wonderful home, and through it all still be so incredibly sexy. But enough about me. We are, of course, here to talk about Shane. But before I get started, I'd like to thank everyone for coming here to help me celebrate Shane's monumental accomplishment. I wanted to personally thank a few people in particular. First off, my parents. Who, of course, have always supported us, especially Shane, through good times and through bad. They've always been our voice of reason, and for that we thank you, and I love you guys. Also, where is Emily? And for that we thank you, and I love you guys. Also, where is Emily? Where's my assistant? Joe?
That's Joe.
Joe.
Here, Joe.
Okay, so I want to thank my personal assistant, who I call Emily. His name is not Emily, of course. His name is Joe. The whole nickname Emily evolved from The Devil Wears Prada. Because I'm totally Miranda Priestley. You can ask him. If I walk in and there's not coffee sitting on my desk, I'm a total bitch. I would be like, did she go to Rwanda for the frickin' beans or what? So anyway, Joe, thank you so much for everything. You keep me sane. You keep me grounded. You put a lot of hard work and effort into this, down to the very last detail, all while still running my company, and which has had a record year, thanks to you especially. So I know that you've only been with me for a couple of months, but you've proven yourself. You're quick on your feet. You're quite the go-getter. And for that, I'm incredibly
Hey,
grateful.
Joe.
I know the future holds great things, and I'm sure it's going to be a great future for us. So thank you so much again for everything. Of course, now we turn to the man of the. If you never had the pleasure of meeting Kathy Taylor, you missed out. She was an incredible human being, a true class act, an elegant woman who had such a level of sophistication to her. She only wanted what was best for her one and only child, and she worked hard to make sure that he went to college. And in fact, her not being here today is quite possibly my biggest regret for Shane, because she would be so very proud of her, and you, without a doubt, did her very, very proud. Shane is truly an accomplished person. How many people do you know can maintain a full-time job at the Public Defender's Office for 23 years?
Yeah.
Also, simultaneously be an adjunct professor at 3 separate colleges, and also obtain a higher education, and most importantly, all the while keeping me happy. Because let's face it, if I'm not happy, then I'd be very disappointed. How many people do you also know that can say that they have flown to Budapest, Hungary to speak at an academic conference, or that they pulled classified documents at the UN in Geneva just so that information can be included in his dissertation? This guy can say that he actually has done that because he has done that with me. I stumbled upon an interesting statistic that I wanted to share with you. And when I say that I stumbled upon it, I really mean my assistant. According to the U.S. Census Bureau and the 2002 American Community Survey, 52.7% of Americans have some college education, but only 27.2% have actually obtained a degree. According to the same survey, 8.9% have a master's and only 3% have a PhD. Wow. So when you take this into consideration and you look at those statistics, you listen to his life history, his academic research, his worldly travels, his dozen publications, all of the rest of his accolades, he's quite possibly in a league of his own. But most importantly, and this is really, truly the most important part of this, all of it, is that I can finally say that I'm married to a doctor.
Very nice.
So with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it is with my great pleasure that I introduce to you Dr. Shane Gunstall.
Oh.